Alabama, State Highway 53. Yeah. So Alabama Highway 53 goes from Dothan to Ardmore. We're concentrating on the northern section from Ardmore to Huntsville, which is entirely self-contained. The portion from Huntsville to Dothan is part of U.S. Highway 231, so we will not be covering that part at this time. Our next video will be the part from Dothan to the Florida state line, which is also self-contained. This is the second section that is self-contained from Dothan to the state line for Florida. If you'd like to request intersections for this part of Alabama Highway 53, leave them in the comments prior to Sunday, February 4th, and I will make sure to get them in the video. Southbound Alabama 53. So Alabama Highway 53 begins at an interchange with Interstate 65, close to the Tennessee-Alabama state line. This is the view of the interchange from northbound I-65 heading towards Tennessee. And this is a view of that same interchange from southbound I-65 heading into Alabama from Tennessee. The interchange is a standard diamond interchange. Coming from Tennessee, you would turn left to go into Alabama Highway 53, and coming from Alabama, you would turn right to go into Alabama Highway 53. Going the other direction will put you on a service road that parallels southbound I-65. Once you turn on Alabama 53, this is going to be your first reassurance seal, pretty much right after the interchange. As you enter the city of Ardmore, coming southbound, you will come into a railroad tunnel that is a one-lane tunnel. Once you come through that tunnel, you're going to have 4 turns in close succession to stay on Alabama Highway 53. This is a picture of the traffic light controlling that tunnel before you go through it. Once you exit the tunnel southbound, you will turn left to stay on Alabama Highway 53. Turning right puts you on a county road. As you continue southbound, after 1 block, you will be turning again onto another road. Southbound will bring you to a traffic light, which is not very well signed at the present time. I don't know why signs are missing, but they are. Going left will keep you on Alabama Highway 53. Turning right will put you on Alabama Highway 251. They'll take you to Athens. And going straight will put you on a county road in the city of Ardmore. Continuing southbound, after you pass Ardmore High School, you'll come into a T intersection. Turning right keeps you on Alabama Highway 53 towards Huntsville. Turning left will put you on Tennessee Highway 7 back towards the interstate in Ardmore. And if you continue diagonally, you'll be on a county road. Continuing through Ardmore, you'll come into an interchange for Tennessee Highway 110. Turning left on Tennessee Highway 110 will take you to Fayetteville, Tennessee. Continuing straight will keep you on Alabama Highway 53. You're still running right along the state line at this point. Southbound, as we pass the intersection with Gatlin Road and Mildred's Country Cooking interchange, we are leaving the state line behind, and our reassurance shield, or our first mileage marker, if you will, says Huntsville, 20 miles. All of the interchanges between here and Huntsville are the same northbound and southbound, so I will only discuss them once. This first major interchange we have here is with Pulaski Pike, which takes people through the Madison Crossroads community before going all the way into Huntsville. It's also a way to access the Toyota engine plant as well. The only major body of water that this road crosses is Limestone Creek, which travels all the way from Ardmore all the way down to the Tennessee River near Mooresville, Alabama. Our next major interchange is Wall-Triana Highway, which travels all the way from Tennessee down to the town of Triana on the Tennessee River in Madison County, Alabama. The next major interchange you'll come across is Old Railroad Bed Road, which stretches from Tennessee down to U.S. Highway 72 in Madison, where it changes its name to County Line Road to travel the rest of the way to the Tennessee River, south of Madison County. The next major intersection is Harvest Road, which connects Sparkman Middle School to Sparkman High School and Ninth Grade Academy in the Harvest area. On April 27, 2011, an EF5 tornado crossed Alabama Highway 53 north of the Jeff Road intersection, taking out a Piggly Wiggly and a drugstore, while also causing damage to several other fast food establishments and the nearby neighborhood across the road from the Piggly Wiggly. The last picture was how the area looked right after the tornado. The picture you're seeing now is how that same area looks today, some 10 years later after the tornadoes hit. Just south of that area is the intersection with Jeff Road, which travels from Madison up into the Madison Crossroads area. At its intersection, Alabama Highway 53 is a major shopping center. Just south of Jeff Road is the next major intersection with Burwell Road. Burwell Road would take you to the Huntsville Drag Racing Speedway area as well. Just south of Burwell Road is a location where a Tennessee National Guard helicopter crashed onto Alabama Highway 53 back in February 16, 2023. Unfortunately, both pilots were killed in the crash. Our next major intersection is Kelly Springs Road. As we approach the Alabama Highway 255 interchange, there is a sign on the southbound side of the road that says Huntsville City Limits. It is directly in front of a service station, as you can see here. This is the intersection with Alabama Highway 255 and Alabama Highway 53. 255 south will take you to U.S. Highway 72, Interstate 565, Redstone Arsenal, and U.S. Basin Rocket Center, and is known as Research Park Boulevard. 255 north will take you to the Toyota engine plant and is known as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. The next major interchange of Alabama Highway 53 is Plummer Road and Maston Lake Road. Maston Lake Road travels east to Memorial Parkway, while Plummer Road travels west to Research Park Boulevard. This is the intersection with Sparkman Drive. Sparkman Drive is a major thoroughfare in Huntsville. Traveling south on it will take you to Oakwood University and the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Traveling northbound on Sparkman Drive will take you to Memorial Parkway and to Alabama A&M University. This is the campus of Alabama A&M University. Rock and roll legend Little Richard is buried in the cemetery at Oakwood University. This is a picture of his grave that was on Google. This intersection is one of the busiest in Huntsville and has been deemed by multiple people as the most dangerous intersection in Huntsville. Alabama Highway 53 and US Highway 72. If you take US Highway 72 west, it takes you to Athens. If you take US Highway 72 east, it takes you to Memorial Parkway and then on into Scottsboro. This next intersection is Holmes Avenue. Turning west on Holmes Avenue will take you directly into the UAH, University of Alabama Huntsville campus, as well as Cummins Research Park. Traveling east on Holmes Avenue will take you into downtown Huntsville and the Huntsville Depot and Constitution Village museums. This is the campus of the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Go Charger Blue. The next intersection is Interstate 565. The first ramp, the one that you'll encounter traveling southbound on Alabama Highway 53, will be for 565 to I-65 Decatur. This will also take you to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center and Redstone Arsenal. Traveling southbound, your second ramp is East 565 and South 53 Governor's Drive. So 53 turns away from itself here. Jordan Lane, which has carried Alabama Highway 53 to this point, it continues without a state highway designation. Traveling straight on Jordan Lane takes you to the Huntsville Botanical Gardens. Before reaching Interstate 565 East, which is heading towards downtown Huntsville, the ramp does split with South Alabama Highway 53 Governor's Drive taking the right fork of the ramp and 565 East taking the left fork of the ramp. Alternate 72, which has been following 565, will continue on 565 at this point. Continuing south on Alabama Highway 53 Governor's Drive, we reach Memorial Parkway. North Memorial Parkway, 231-431 North, will take you to 565 and US Highway 72 and eventually Fayetteville, Tennessee. If you continue straight, you'll be on 231 South Governor's Drive. If you turn south on Memorial Parkway, that's 431. That'll take you to Arab, and that is also where Alabama 53 will pick up for the next couple of hundred miles until you reach Dothan. Now we're going to turn around and go back northbound on Alabama 53. Northbound Alabama Highway 53, Huntsville to state line. So, Memorial Parkway interacts with Alabama Highway 53 in the following manner. If you're traveling south on 231-431 Memorial Parkway, you'll see a sign that says South 231 North 53 Governor's Drive, and that's also the medical district as emphasized by the blue sign there as well. That exit would be the one to take you to the interchange with Alabama 53. Traveling north on the parkway, just after you cross the Bob Wallace overpass, you'll have a sign that says South 231, North 53 Governor's Drive, And there is actually an exit lane you can get in to take the exit, and you'll come to the Alabama 53 231 overpass and interchange, where you would pick up Alabama 53 going north towards Ardmore. This is the actual interchange. Turning north here will put you on Alabama Highway 53 to Ardmore. Turning south here put you on 431, or not 430, yeah, 431 Governor's Drive, going over Montesano Mountain to Guntersville and through the medical district. Traveling north just past 14th Street, uh, Governor's Drive splits. One ramp goes to West 565 towards Decatur, and the other ramp continues 53 north towards Ardmore. This is to let you know ahead of time that the road is going to split and which lane you need to be in to go which direction. This is the actual location where the ramp splits. The left two lanes takes you on to 565 going towards Decatur. The right lane takes you onto Alabama Highway 53, Jordan Lane, going towards Ardmore and towards UAH as well. At the top of that ramp, you get two choices: 53 South, Jordan Lane, which is, as you go across the bridge, will put you right back on the Governor's Drive, heading towards the Medical District, or 53 North, Jordan Lane, to US Highway 72, which will put you going north towards Ardmore. There's also a sign on the right hand side of the screen that tells you about some of the services available at this exit. Traveling northbound on Alabama Highway 53, just after we cross the Alabama Highway 255 interchange, we get a mileage sign, and that mileage sign is so hard to read from this slide here that I've enclosed a close up of the slide so we can actually see what it says. It will be on the next slide. Since the mileage sign reads Ardmore, 18 miles, there's also a sign underneath that designating a portion of Alabama 53 from Alabama Highway 255 to Ardmore as the Paul Luther Bolden Memorial Highway in memory of a law enforcement officer killed in the line of duty here in Madison County, Alabama. As I mentioned previously, a lot of the intersections going northbound are the same as they are southbound, so we'll skip ahead to the sign at Gatlin Road and the state line saying that we are now in the Ardmore city limits. Gatlin Road is to your right. The Mildred's Country Cooking is to your left. Once we are in Ardmore, Alabama Highway 110 turns to the right, going towards Fayetteville, and actually we do get a sign at the interchange going northbound that actually indicates Fayetteville on the sign, as opposed to southbound. Don't know if we even get an Alabama or Tennessee State 110 sign coming southbound, but this is what we get going northbound. In downtown Ardmore, going northbound, we take a turn here just before the railroad overpass. Continuing northbound, we put you on U.S. or rather Tennessee Highway 7 towards Giles County and Pulaski. Turning left keeps you on Alabama Highway 53. This slide is on the Tennessee side of the railroad overpass, letting people know if they travel southbound on Tennessee Highway 7 that they're also fixing to junction with Alabama State Highway 53, just on the other side of the railroad overpass. Of note to people traveling, this overpass floods frequently during rains. As mentioned on the southbound video, Alabama Highway 251 comes north from Athens to junction with Alabama Highway 53 in Ardmore. As we get close to Alabama Highway 53 on Highway 251, there is a junction, Alabama Highway 53 sign, reminding people traveling the highway that 251 ends and 53 will pick up there. And traveling northbound at that intersection, we get the reminder that if you continue straight, you're on Alabama Highway 251 going to Athens. If you turn right, you continue on Alabama Highway 53, which will take you to Interstate Highway 65. When we get to the end of 6th Street, we turn left at that stop sign to continue on Alabama Highway 53. Turning right takes us on a local road into Ardmore. And of course, 1 block away, if you continue northbound on 53, is the overpass that it goes under to go into the other side of the railroad tracks. This overpass also floods frequently during rains as well. If you continue straight or to the left, you're going to be on county roads. You have to turn right to continue on Alabama Highway 53. Speaking of that overpass, this is a view inside that overpass as you go on the other side, continue northbound on Alabama Highway 53. Once again, this is a one-lane overpass controlled by a traffic light. This will be a good time to let you know that all images used in this video come from Google Maps. Thank you, Google Maps, for your help. Continuing northbound on Alabama Highway 53, which is also 7th Street, we come to the end of 53 at Interstate Highway 65. There is no Alabama 53 ends sign. You just run into the interstate. Continuing straight, we put you on an access road that runs parallel to the interstate, also known as Upper Elkton Road.